Welcome to Lesson 3 of Adjuster University's free Xactimate training. The purpose of this free training is to prepare you for the Xactimate Level 2 certification exam. The Level 2 certification is the second highest of a three-level certification pyramid, with Level 3 being the highest. You can register for the Level 2 certification exam through verisk.com. So, today we will discuss the coverages and loss section under the Claim Info tab. We'll begin by filling the Loss Info section. Most of the info we'll need here will be found inside the insurance policy. We'll start by entering the claim number provided by the insurance company. After that, we'll enter the insurance policy number. Next, we have the adjudication file number. This number can be found within the claim files provided by the insurance company. After that, we'll enter the type of loss. Then we enter the cause of loss. Up next is the CAT code, which is short for catastrophe code. This is a unique code that is assigned by the insurance company or adjusting firm to identify a particular catastrophe event. For non-catastrophe claims, you can leave this field blank. After that, we'll enter the inception date, which is the inception date of the insurance policy. Next, we will enter the policy's effective date, which is the date when the insurance policy comes into effect and starts providing coverage to the policy holder. Then we enter the policy expiration date. Then the type of policy, commercial or homeowner. Lastly, we have the form numbers field where we can enter various policy numbers and other form numbers that are associated with the claim. However, this field is not frequently used and can be left blank. Up next, we have the Apply Deductible field. An insurance deductible is the amount a policyholder pays out of pocket before their insurance coverage comes into effect. It is typically a fixed amount or a percentage of the total claim amount. For example, let's say you have car insurance with a $500 deductible. If you get into an accident and the cost to repair your car is $3,000, you will have to pay the first $500, which is the deductible, and then the insurance company will pay the remaining $2,500. We have two options for this section. The first option is across all coverages, which applies the deductible amount to all coverages combined. Alternatively, we can select Apply a Deductible per coverage, which adds a new column in the Coverages section that enables us to apply a deductible for each coverage separately. If there is no deductible mentioned in the policy, we can leave this field blank. Moving on to our final section of coverages and loss. We have the coverage section. We start by entering the policy limit for the dwelling. This is the maximum amount of coverage provided by the insurance policy for the homeowner's property. In the Apply to section, there are three options to choose from in the drop-down menu. The first option is RC, which stands for replacement cost. This means the cost of replacing or repairing the damaged or lost property with similar materials and quality, without considering depreciation. Typically, this option is selected. Next, we have ACV, which stands for Actual Cash Value. It is the cost to replace or repair the damaged or lost property with materials of similar age and condition, less depreciation. In other words, RC is the cost to replace the item at today's market price, while ACV is the current market value of the item, accounting for its age and condition. The last option is to select both, which will apply the policy limit to both the replacement cost and actual cash value. Next, we have insurance to value and reserves. We usually leave those fields empty as they are not crucial to this process. Now, moving on to other structures. Other structures typically refers to any structures on the property that are not attached to the main dwelling, such as sheds, detached garages, fences, and decks. These structures are usually covered under a separate portion of the insurance policy, typically for a lower coverage limit than the main dwelling. So, we'll go ahead and enter the policy limit for other structures. Next, we have contents. Contents refer to the personal property inside the home or structure, such as furniture, appliances, clothing, and other belongings. In insurance coverage, the contents coverage provides protection for the cost of repairing or replacing the insured personal property if it is damaged or destroyed due to a covered event such as fire, theft, or natural disasters. The coverage limit for contents is typically a percentage of the dwelling coverage limit, and it can be customized based on the policyholder's needs. We'll go ahead and enter the policy limit for the contents as well. Next, we have loss of use. Loss of use, also known as additional living expenses, is a type of coverage in an insurance policy that provides financial protection to the policyholder when their home or property becomes uninhabitable due to a covered loss or damage. It can cover expenses related to temporary housing, food, and other necessary expenses while the home or property is being repaired or rebuilt. This field is typically only filled out in specific circumstances and is often left blank in regular estimates. We can also add additional coverages by clicking Add Coverage. This is particularly useful if we're working on a commercial claim or a farm claim. We can also add additional coverages, such as debris removal, either as a standalone coverage or specific to each coverage by clicking Add Options on one of the coverages and adding it as a sublimit. And with that, we finish the coverages and loss section in Xactimate, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching this free lesson, brought to you by Adjuster University, the leading provider in Xactimate and independent adjuster education. In a moment, click on the card that appears in the corner of this video to move on to your next free lesson. And when you're ready to take your training to the highest level, consider Adjuster University's Xactimate Gold Training Suite. As a member of the Xactimate Gold Training Suite, you'll have exclusive access to expert-level training as well as dozens of hours of real-life scoping and estimating. Our scoping and estimating training provides a level of knowledge typically only achieved through real-life experience. The Xactimate Gold Training Suite not only provides expert-level software training, but helps you to efficiently and accurately transcribe real-life property damage into reader-friendly repair estimates that policyholders and insurance companies love. Check the description of this video for more information on how to become a member of our Xactimate Gold Training Suite. Now, let's proceed to your next lesson.